My name is Kevork Mourad. We're in Art Dubai. It's amazing art fair. This is their 20th anniversary. I'm very happy to be part of this amazing community. I was born in Syria, Aleppo, and I went to Armenia. I studied art there, and then after that, I went to America. So to come from very different, dense civilizations like Syria, Mesopotamia, Armenia, and going to the West, you only think about the past and the influence on contemporary art.
Yeah.
So for me, it's such an incredible amount of resources to get inspired and create. So in this piece, the tower number two, what I was thinking, uh, if I could not think about any specific location and start improvising imagery, tablets, and let the audience create their own story based on what they see. And especially in Art Dubai that we're here, we will see many different cultures. They come to experience this incredible fair, and to see that they're related to the same piece, that's an incredible success for me, because you're creating a universal language for them to take it and to make it their own. They are carved tablets, so almost like a clay tablet, they've been carved.
Mm.
And once you see like a person with a little animal, you might see again one more time another, because in my thoughts I might repeat the same thing slowly until I move to something else. Like the idea of this piece is that the stones,
Yeah.
they have memory. So it's like they remembered what happened in 10th century Spain.
Right.
And now the modern viewers,
Yeah.
they're looking at it, and the stones, they're talking to us.
Right.
They're saying, where are you now? 1,000 years later. Are you a better person?
Oh.
Are you wiser? Are you more tolerant towards other faiths and cultures? The idea of art where it can be wise and teach us how to be a better person,
Yeah.
an interesting concept. So this is the result of that work. When you look at the piece, you realize that there's a Christianity, there's a see like next to each other, there's a Islam next to the church,
Yeah.
there's a synagogue. So whatever you want to do, it's up to the viewers to imagine. And then when it moves, it almost like it breathes with the viewers. So this is the second piece that I call it floating city.
Yeah.
It's I'm sure you will resonate with the idea that when you're moving from a city or country to another country, you definitely take with you your own memories about your own place and all that, and you want to kind of either write it in your diaries or um, create something about it. So this is kind of a homage to that,
Yes.
because not only that, you can just fold the whole thing and make this little thing. It's just cotton fabric, so it's nothing going to happen to it. And then when you arrive at place, you could just open it like a tent. So I started adding the reddish color in it. It had two very interesting symbolism in it. First of all, crimson. Crimson in my Armenian background, so we're kind of proud that we say, okay, we use it in carpet dyeing and all this, and extract it from this worm. They call it the red worm, and the same time in the Mediterranean, they say the Phoenicians, they discovered the red. So it's like when you think about the Phoenicians, is the Mediterranean. When you think about Armenian, my culture. So I said, it will be interesting to use it as a color. But then when viewers they see it, there's this oxidization. It feels like there's certain element of clay and iron in it, and it also gives another kind of depth to the ancient world. And then you might think about the blood, which is huge symbolism about many things, the struggle and the fight to make the ancient civilization survive and all this. So there's like it
Layers.
adds another layer to it. The idea of like, let's say this house is connected to this house. There's
Right.
like, if this is a different let's say culture and dealing with, let's say like mine, Armenian, so there's like this connection, and then this house speaks with this house. And this was the Middle East for me, how the
Right.
interconnectedness of many different cultures. So when you go to the West, you realize the world is not like that. I thought when I was a kid, all the world is like that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's not like that. So I took that as a symbolism and showing to the world that there's another way of living. It's not only one race, one color, one form.
Yes.
So it led people to be a little bit more open-minded than to be like close-minded.
That's beautiful.